Null Games, the creators of Athena Crisis, were streaming their new game right after release, but their campaign run was about to be interrupted by an invasion. I took over the mind of the AI that the creators were fighting during their show stream, and made it into a more difficult level than they could ever have imagined, using the new invasion feature of Athena Crisis. Get ready, because this is a story about how I totally didn't mess up their stream at all. Alright, so Athena Crisis allows you to invade other people while they're playing through the campaign. This means you will suddenly show up with a full army that just appears while they're playing the level, and you can use that army to sabotage them or help them beat the level, whichever you prefer. The golden player Mr. Bun decided to invade to try to sabotage Null Games. But then I invaded to become the villain. When I appeared, not only did the enemy army adopt my color red, but the sea turned red to herald my arrival. It was so epic. I really felt like the villain, like, uh-oh, something really scary has come to mess up you trying to beat the campaign. It was so cool. However, to help out Null Games, another gamer popped in as the blue team to try to stop me and yellow from ruining the run, and things just spiraled out of control as the four of us entered a battle royale. The first thing I wanted to do was wipe out the contingent of blue team that was right near the corner of the map. I immediately moved my troops to try to do this as much as possible. However, our 2v2 was not quite as even as it seems, as yellow very quickly got overrun, especially due to the appearance of purple, who also wanted to help Null Games. With yellow almost completely destroyed, it was basically Null Games and their two allies blue and purple just versus me. And I had only played through the tutorial. I might be one of the best Wargroove players in the world, but I don't know how to play Athena Crisis yet. Come on, the game just came out.
The odds are very much stacked against you. Yeah, we have 70 units still. 68 units by my count versus your 26. Give it your best, man. I am glad somebody else invaded too. This is a fun one.
So without a clear idea of what I was doing, I decided to just take out that contingent of blue players, group up my army, and prepare for a big fight.
These destroyers are really going to be damaging too. That's a good play, man. Your back is against the wall, but you're picking up these you're picking up the nuances of this really quickly. I know you're a very good Wargroove player.
Luckily, although the odds were against me, there was one way I could win.
Is there an alternate win condition? Survival. Oh, Red Dragons could achieve the objective by surviving 10 rounds.
I built a wall with my troops with the idea of making it more difficult for all these armies to flank me, because if they could attack from multiple sides at once, they could do way more damage.
Doing good. You're making the walls here. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, okay. I think we're kind of gonna wrap you up here. It still says you have 19 units. Is that accurate? Doesn't feel accurate. Just want to find out. Invaders just get the skill of the AI on command. None yet for others, but maybe eventually. Okay. Good to know. I'm going to use my skill pretty soon.
Realizing my win con, I decided to run a Corvette to the far corner of the map and try to stall as long as possible. I also wanted to keep them away from the corners and edges of the map to try to buy as much time as possible for the Corvette to escape, and also run another tankier unit to the other corner of the map to distract other units. Despite my attempts, it was very clear I was still getting overrun by sheer numbers. Yellow wasn't really helping anymore, they were just kind of trying to survive.
Watch that. Oh, torpedo boat over here. Okay, I missed that. Okay, we gotta get in here and get this guy.
I had very little hope of escaping. And then, by sheer coincidence, I did not ask for this. Sparky appears.
Here we go. What? Oh, there's another bad guy coming in. Who is this? Who's raining on my parade? Sparky DL2. Oh.
Sparky had apparently seen my name in the What's Happening thread of Athena Crisis's main menu, and decided to just join in whatever I was doing. Sparky had no idea about the stream, no idea that I needed help, and by sheer RNG, their army spawned in right next to me, able to protect my Corvette. It was the coolest hero moment of all time. And Null Games was a little bit freaked out.
Ooh. This might be a bad one. This might be bad. Sparky. I don't think I'm familiar with a Sparky.
Sparky and I then began coordinating on DMs to try to protect my ship.
Coming in. No! Poo-poo! That was my guy. I was gonna attack with that guy. It's looking pretty dire, I'm not gonna lie.
I was a little bit worried about the possibility of Yellow betraying us, because they had a ship in the corner that could technically attack me at any time, even though they were supposedly on my team. Despite me and Sparky working together, the safest place I could put my ship towards the end meant I would only have 2 fuel left.
Boned here, guys. I think we might be boned here. That was a really smart strategy to try to hide this unit down here. It's running out of fuel, though. Can't move anymore. So that'll be, let's see, turn 9. I think we might be toast, which is honestly pretty impressive. I'll tip my cap to the sneaky dragon, but we gotta try something.
We didn't know if this was actually enough to survive past turn 10, and whether we would immediately win the game when I ended my last turn, or if my ship would just explode. We had no idea, but we were hoping we would make it. Unfortunately, as it came down to the wire, this happened.
Oh boy!
Sparky had gotten mixed up as to whether pink or purple moved first, and so my left side was exposed, and the bomber was able to get to me. Even though I lost at literally the last possible second, it was so much fun being able to just invade someone playing the campaign. I really felt like the villain, and I'm actually kind of glad I was taken out at the last moment, and that Null Games was able to clean up the map after that, removing me and my win condition. It kind of felt like I made the campaign level a lot harder, but they were able to beat it by the skin of their teeth, and that's kind of how it should be. Invading is an awesome new mechanic, and I can't wait to play with it more in Athena Crisis. Also, huge thanks to Null Games for letting me do this. I did actually ask permission before I suddenly did this, by the way, and for letting me use clips from the stream in my video. I'll catch you later. This has been the Sneaky Dragon.